All right, so where is the women empowerment for Siovaughn? I might be badgering her name. Dwayne Wade's ex-wife. You see women empowerment groups trying to help our women, this, that, and another. But where's the women empowerment group for Siovaughn? And I could be badgering her name, and I repeat, I could be badgering her name. But let me just say Dwayne Wade's ex-wife. Because if Dwayne Wade didn't have the money, didn't have the notoriety, and was not an NBA player, we would not be having this conversation in this context, because if this was an everyday average person and the mother had a problem with the transitioning of her child, I guarantee the money, the influence, the notoriety would not even play a part in it, and it will be an equal playing field. But this young lady is saying, I don't want my 15-year-old son to be changing his birth certificate, changing his name, and things of that nature. Now, I seen a podcast where Dwayne Wade admitted to wearing women clothes. I don't know a man alive. Now, what's that guy name that's always going at Russell Wilson? The football guy. I'm talking to myself. Channing something. Y'all know who I'm talking about. On the pivot. He was on I Am Athlete, right? He comes at Russell Wilson tough. I would love for him to give his, he does let other people deal with his wife. Bump that, forget him. Let's talk about the average man. The average man, right, that I know personally, they not going for that. The average man in America is not going for his son transitioning. It's not real. And then all you ladies, y'all always want to talk about this women empowerment, but I don't see no women's group, y'all coming together on the forefront from a media standpoint saying, you know what, that is wrong. But if that was another man that in the media trying to get transition and the biological mother had an issue with it, guess what? Y'all would be standing up for this woman, championing for her. But because it's Dwayne Wade and he's married to Gabrielle Union, everybody want to keep their mouth closed because of the agenda that's being pushed. And now there's corporate sponsorships that is tied behind that this young man wants to transition, and he don't even know what he wants. Listen, watch this. Half of y'all men and women, the same type of cars that you desired when you was 15, you don't like at age 30. The same type of people that you dated and the things that you liked in the individual at the age of 15, you don't even like at the age 40. So even the people that you marry, when you married somebody young, your desires change in a marriage, your needs and wants change, and you're married to the individual. And then when you look up 20 years later, the things that you liked about the person, you don't even like anymore. And you're in a union. So make it make sense. I used to love chocolate cake when I was young. I'm talking about the only type of cake I wanted was chocolate. I don't even eat chocolate cake anymore at all, period. So for a young boy to desire, to want to change, listen, watch this. We make decisions for our kids, and our kids are 15, 16 years old. And we say, you know what? You don't even know what you want. So we will make decisions because we know that they're not ready. We know they're not ready. Even when you ask a kid, what you want to be? I want to be a lawyer and a police officer. And that joker working at the Amazon warehouse right now. Y'all know I'm not lying. You got people that working at Amazon right now. No shade to Amazon. Listen, at least you're working. But I'm just saying, if you was to ask them at age 15, I want to be an NFL player. I want to be an NBA player. I want to be this and I want to be that. And they're not. Nowhere near it. It was just a thought. It was a feeling. So because somebody feels they want to be something, let's talk about the reality. No, you're not going to be that. No. You're not doing that. Parents, y'all make decisions for y'all kids right now against your child's will. because you know that your child is not competent enough to understand the ramifications of the decisions that they're going to make, or the desired thing that they're attempting and wanting to do. Y'all know I'm telling nothing but the truth. So where are the women's groups from a media standpoint that is advocate for Dwayne Wade's ex-wife to say, you know what, we're backing her, she's right? Listen, y'all back women all the time when it comes against fathers every day. Let's just look at the child support court, the divorce court, the child support system, and how everything is set up against the man. And even when a man does have rights, he still has to fight. Come on now, let's keep it real. But I'm not gonna go down that. I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole. But where are the women groups? Only thing I see on these different platforms is people advocating for Dwayne Wade and his young son. That's all I see. I don't see nobody in the comments advocating for the mother. And it's really sad. Because if there was an everyday Blow Joe, an average guy, an average person situation with no corporate sponsorships behind them, no big deals on the table to push an agenda, it wouldn't even be an issue. The individual that's fighting for this, well, Dwayne Wade's mother, if she was dealing with an average man, an everyday father, she wouldn't even be getting no slack or no pushback at all. And she would have a great amount of support from her family or the people that's close to her, and possibly the judge that they're going to have to go before. Because there's no money behind it. There's no kickbacks. There's no hidden agendas. There's no secret conversations behind closed doors. But where's her support? That's all I want to know. I'm done. That's my rant.